Okay, so this is Belzebub Diablo. This is a modded version, and this is one of the special quests. So I figured, I've played a couple of them now. There's like this worm infestation one, which is really good. You go into Farnham's house.
Beg pardon, but have you heard what has been happening? Some of the men have vanished from the village. Disa's sons, Aeneas and Rolf, claim to have seen strange lights glowing deep within the woods a few days ago, but no one has heard from them since. I too have seen a crimson shimmering from beyond the ash groves, but I've been too afraid to approach it. I fear that Ogden or our healer Pepin may be next. Won't you please find out what has happened?
So this mission is actually it's named Andariel, the Maiden Anguish. So Andariel was a Diablo 2 character, everyone knows, and with this mod they brought her back actually into this version of the game. So this is an all new area, which is very nice. And you can see it's some alternate enemies and things like that, but there's going to be some cool boss battles and things, and you don't actually fight. Her name isn't Andariel, it's actually the Maiden of Anguish. But you kill her, she drops some special loot. You get a special amulet that gives you like plus all stats and things, so that's really cool. And actually this is a different class that I'm playing currently, the Barbarian. Just like the Warrior, except for 0 magic. He literally has 0 magic stat, and so you can't use any spells or anything, but he has special skills like Cleave. As you can see there, I hit 2 enemies at once. So it's definitely a mod I would recommend. I'll put links and everything with the video description, so if you guys want to download it. And just to let you know, if you're playing a PC Diablo, it's so old. It was an old Sierra game, so all the rights that Blizzard did have, they don't have anymore. So you can download an ISO completely for free. Just mount it like a daemon tool or something. But you can get this mod going. All you do is install the game and mount it, and then once it's installed, you just open the mod and it automatically runs. And they add like set items and all kinds of unique items, special bosses, and as you can see, special missions. So it's really cool.
I can't get there from here.
As this guy, he's a special boss character. As you can see also, there's cool little things like damage displays, experience displays. You get your full belt items and everything like that too. So it's like they brought all the good stuff from Diablo 2 and story elements from Diablo 3, like Mephisto and all that, and they incorporated it into the original game, which is amazing. It's a high-def graphics set. If you're playing the original Diablo off the disc, you're not going to be able to play it with a Windows 7, Windows 10 configuration. It's just not made to do it anymore. Windows 7 you can run compatibility modes, but it's just not quite the same. You're still getting that weird resolution. It's going to be squared off, no full screen, no nothing like that. So this is definitely a mod I would recommend. I just wanted to show one of the special missions. By this point in the game that I am now, it's usually just get to level 16, kill Diablo, but this one had about 6 or 7 different missions in between, so this was the first of the series where you rescue some clansmen, and as you can see by the end of it, there's no one really to rescue. And a good feature as well is being able to queue up your items on the ground. So there's several cool things. As you could tell, I was running fast in town and things like that. So certain things to just speed up the monotony of the original Diablo. And for PC, this is by far one of the best options to use to play it. As you can see, it's running at a full 60 frames. I'm running at a 1360 by 768 resolution as well. So it looks great on the PC monitor. It's one of those things where you can zoom in and have different focal points. I'll probably go through and I'll do it more in depth on the mod. Show you basically how to set it up, install it. And installing it is simple. Basically you just need a mounting tool. DAEMONTOOLS, it's like, you can get the light version for $5, you know, and then you can mount any ISO image you want. So here's Andariel herself. So as you can see, she casts a lot of blood orb magic. Heavy damage, but I've got some good armor, and at this point in the game I just unlocked the anvil. So I got a Griswold's sword, and it's a really good sword for the base game of Diablo. By the time you get it, you're usually geared up where a lot of these levels don't matter, but you can see magic still cuts right through it, so lots of potions. The quick bar is great for that. Having your belt items. As you can see, you know, again with the Barbarian, multiple hits, so a lot of cool little features. They have different character classes as well, necromancers and things like that, so definitely a way different way to play Diablo. And if you're playing a Jones on the original, this is by far what I'd recommend. And there's the, as you can see, the Maiden English has already had her way with the missing villagers, so you get a special amulet and some elixirs and things, so some special items for starting out normal mode. I'm gonna go back to town actually in this video and do some identities and things like that. So we'll see what gear she drops. It's a bunch of rares, and then again, if you're playing through first time on normal, you get that special amulet, and it's an all-stat amulet, so it's amazingly powerful.
Stay a while and listen. Well, what can I do for you?
And again, as you can see, the menu formats are different. It actually gives you a graphical representation. And there was that sick amulet. It's really powerhouse for where you are right now. It doesn't really suit the Barbarian, like its magical properties, but with the 5 all stats, you can't beat that. And so as you can see, she drops some alright decent stuff. Swords and things like that, but you know, with Griswold's Edge, it's basically use that until you find another higher difficulty weapon. So I'm just going to do some basic stuff, selling, things like that. But basically I just wanted to kind of showcase one of the special missions. This is just one of them, but it takes you to an all new location you've never been to, and just that detail is amazing. And there's a lot of things with the mod that make the ease of gameplay, and a lot of people are like, it's not the original, it's too easy. Like, you'll have personal stashes and stuff. I'll open it up here pretty soon. Yep. So the trade stash, you can put stuff in here, and then any character that you play with can access that same exact stash. And it's, you know, 50 pages of how many slots you saw there, so tons and tons of items to store, and you know, gold stacks, you know, beyond just the 5,000, so you're not worried about inventory room necessarily. And these are the poor captured guys. They didn't make it. And then, you know, like those red orbs, new unique traps and things like that. So this is just one of the side quests you can do with the mod, which is really expandable. And then full storyline, every single mission in Diablo is included. You know, they even have a specialty one where you take out Archbishop Lazarus and everything, and it's kind of cool that they put a timer on Diablo where if you don't quite get him within a real hour gameplay, then he wins. So there's an actual bad ending to the game as well. So it gives a lot of options for expandability and playability. So if you guys want, I'm going to put all that link and stuff down in the description. It's super simple to get started and running, and it plays great on a modern system. So the requirements are very basic. And then here I'm going to identify that other stuff she dropped, a large shield and some other things from the area. Nothing too impressive, but the amulet alone with that
what can I
5
do
eyes
for you?
all stat is really, really nice. The great axe I got here was incredible. It was way better than the axe I currently had. As you can see there, different weapon slots, so, and belt items, and it's an amazing mod. I'll be sure that I link, everything straight to the Beelzebub. To Chernobog is the official new one. It's a net play, but it doesn't have any of the quests or anything, so I do recommend playing the Beelzebub mod just because it has all the base quests, all the added quests, and it makes it really fun for the storyline and everything. And I'm just dumping random loot in the stash, 'cause who knows, I might use it for other characters. The Necromancer specifically, you can collect all the magic books and stuff, which is a lot of fun to do. So here's the final dialogue for the quest.
In the form of beautiful women, you say? That's horrible. Thank the light that you solved this mystery before any more of our men were lured to their deaths. Thank you for keeping us safe from the powers of darkness once again.
So even the added quests have full voice acting and everything. It's amazing. And so you can see here, Barbarian, so you can see that 0 magic stat. But it's pretty cool. I mean, each character class has its own special skills and everything. So thank you guys for taking the time to watch, and I'll talk to you